I am Mark Schneegurt from the Department of Biological Sciences at Wichita State University. Today, I'm going to talk to you about a subject that is as far out as the exoworlds we're trying to detect. A century ago, Vladimir Vernadsky wrote about the biosphere, that it emerges from the geosphere using geochemical energy in unique ways. This is the Gaia hypothesis. A living world spawns life, and a living world is alive before life is even present there. Vernadsky went on to say that the next concentric sphere that emerges is the noösphere, the realm of logical thought. From the noösphere comes the technosphere, the technology that we use to increase our access to geochemical energy. But Vernadsky looked one step further a century ago. He said logic does not encompass the totality of man's knowledge of reality, since creative scientific thought transcends the bounds of logic. David Bohm wrote of an implicate order in the universe that underpins observable physical phenomena. This is unfolding over time in a sequence of moments that are not completely derivable from what came earlier in the sequence. This is similar to the biosphere unfolding from the geosphere, or the noösphere unfolding from the biosphere. He went on to say that our present phase of unfoldment of consciousness limits our comprehension of the implicate background knowledge that is enfolded in our consciousness. Here I introduce the next concentric sphere, the pneumasphere, the sphere that is beyond the noösphere. It is thinking, but of a different quality than logic. It's creative ideation, artistic and scientific. It's that aha moment that pops into your head. It's not intuition based on previous experiences. It's not emotion. It's not theosophy, although these experiences often feel mystical. They are holistic, like indigenous ways of being. They are alogical, extraphysical, not bounded by the laws of physics. The pneumasphere is a concentric sphere that emerges from the noösphere. It exhibits the 5 properties of a concentric sphere, from Frank et al. 2022. The pneumasphere emerges from the noösphere. It requires thought from a brain that's in the biosphere and from the geosphere that underlies it. A network of thought leads to these pneumatic experiences in a holistic way. The pneumatic experiences have meaning, just of a different quality than logic. They can be understood and used. And because of this difference in quality, they are separated from the other spheres, creating boundaries. The pneumasphere itself appears to be eternal, is self-establishing with organizational closure. It has the potential to become a planetary phenomenon. So how do we use this to detect technospheres? Well, a mature technosphere leads to an economy that more efficiently and abundantly satisfies basic human needs for survival. It frees up time for people to explore this inner space where the pneumasphere can be experienced. The extraphysical nature of the pneumasphere means that it is not bound by physics or time. If the pneumasphere becomes a planetary phenomenon, there is the potential for communication with other worlds, for detecting them through the pneumasphere, and thus gaining an expansive new understanding. This can also happen without a mature technosphere. Indigenous ways of being connect directly to the biosphere and the geosphere through holistic experiences. And it's this holistic mindset that leads to pneumatic experiences. And as we learn more about the noösphere, we can use it for communicating or detecting exoworlds that have technospheres and have explored their pneumasphere, creating a planetary phenomenon. Thanks.